down to sleep. I pray my soul is mine to keep. And never step outside this bed. Never into all the evil. Now bend over there.
Let's do this.
That was awesome! And considering our lack of experience together, I'd say we make a pretty good team.
I agree. I mean, you know what? I just want to say thank you for doing this. I could be sitting at home right now, but instead we have a chance to win the tag team championships. And even if my career does end, this is a heck of a way to go out.
Before you celebrate too much, we just found out your tag title match will be taking place on our home turf. That's right, in our great country, in front of our fans at Super Showdown.
It doesn't matter. We'll beat you anywhere.
Oh, you should also know it's going to be an Australian rules tag match, which are the most iconic rules.
What does that even mean?
It means it'll be no disqualification, tornado tag. Or willy willy tag, as we say down under. Hey Mickey, you should pack an extra week of clothes. You know, so you can go on holiday in Australia after we end your career. We'll call our grandparents and see if they know of any good senior resorts.
Welcome to another edition of Women Who Fight, where we have breaking news.
Ooh.
The new team of Red and Mickey James will get a tag team championship opportunity at Super Showdown.
You neglected to mention it will be an Australian rules tag match in front of the Iconics' home crowd. I think all of that adds up to this being Mickey James's final match.
You know, as our resident WWE expert, I have to mention that Ric Flair faced a similar career-ending stipulation years ago, and he went on to win quite a few matches before Shawn Michaels eventually retired him at WrestleMania. I think this situation could motivate Mickey James to go on a similar winning streak.
Ric Flair and Mickey James are two completely different people in two completely different eras. Besides, Flair was competing in singles matches, not as part of a team, which means Mickey's career is not only in her own hands, but also Red's. That's a lot of pressure.
Well, if anyone can handle that kind of pressure, it's Red. She's been a champion everywhere she's gone, and her win-loss record is one of the best we've ever seen. Not to mention, Mickey James is a hero of hers. I mean, the last thing Red wants to do is let her down.
But that win-loss record you mentioned is from singles matches. Red's never been part of a team. Meanwhile, the Iconics have been teaming for years. They grew up together.
Okay, can we at least agree that it was a good thing that Red and Mickey interrupted the Iconics' rules of cricket?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I was kind of interested to learn more about it. Seems like a cool sport.
Seriously?
Yeah, maybe we should start talking about cricket on the show. Would probably get about as much time as MMA does.
Here we go again. All right, fine. I'll wrap this up by saying I firmly believe we'll see new tag team champions coming out of Super Showdown, and more importantly, Mickie James will go on to fight another day.
Sorry, can you repeat all that? I was reading about cricket.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The following contest is an Australian Rules Tag Team match. It is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. From Norfolk, Virginia, Furious Kelly Crimson.
This is a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here. You're right. Multi-time champion Mickie James.
From Richmond, Virginia, Mickie James.
A six.
I'm loving this matchup. The best teams around facing off for the titles.
You have to believe the Iconics have a major advantage here tonight at Super Showdown, competing in front of their home country fans in an Australian Rules Tag Team Championship match.
And don't forget, Red and Mickie have the added pressure of Mickie's career being on the line. If they lose, this chapter of Mickie's life is officially over.
That's all true, but we shouldn't ignore the fact that Red has added Win Women's Tag Team Championships with Mickie James to her list. And she has a very successful track record when it comes to achieving her goals.
Bob. Uh-oh. Oh, my God, what a move.
Into the hammerlock. Oh, boy.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
For the win to retain the championship. She's got a long way to go before she should be thinking about a pinfall victory here. Uh-oh. Headbutt. Oh, leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Look at this. Boom. Nice. Interesting move here, taking the match to the outside.
Ah, boom. Mickie James was able to get out of there.
Boom, boom, persistent barrage. Oh, right to the gut. Suplex. Changes her fortune there. Look at this. The champ trying to roll with these hits. In a bad way here, guys. And now she gets her for a second time.
Third time's a charm, Cole. Remember that as this match goes on.
Cover by the champ. Gets the shoulder up.
She got the shoulder up. That's all that counts. Nice drop kick.
On the second rope.
Using the ropes to wear out.
Wait. Here she goes. Back in the ring now.
Billie Kay's on the attack now.
Running clothesline. She got out of the way there. Her evasion techniques are on point.
Stomping. Ouch.
Right across the face. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
The champ not looking great right now. Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
Gets her again.
Man, she really knows how to handle herself, huh?
Suicide dive! Stump puller leg snap.
That's going to hurt.
Tear your hamstring.
Oh, my God. What a slap. Disrespect.
Shoulders down for the count. And she kicks out.
Tried for it early. Nice drop kick.
Hurricane Rana.
Good grief.
The champ looking out of sorts.
Into the hammerlock. Oh, boy.
High angle belly to back suplex. Hooked him up. Belly to back suplex. To the outside. Bang! The running Meteora. Head crank.
Mickie James was able to get out of there.
And Zagiri finds the mark. Red goes for the Irish whip, but gets sent into the corner instead.
And now here come the Iconics, pouring it on in front of their home crowd.
This does not look good for Red and Mickie, and by extension, Mickie's career.
What are the Iconics doing?
Oh, I think it's time for a game of cricket.
Red and Mickie have other plans.
This is a bit of revenge for what took place before their match on SmackDown Live.
And since Australian rules is no disqualification, it's perfectly legal. Look, Mickie James is on the attack now.
Again with it. She's showing no mercy tonight. And now she gets it for a second time.
Third time's a charm, Cole. Remember that as this match goes on.
And I think we just might see.
He's going to try it again.
Oh, God, what an elbow. Now back to the ring. Satisfaction.
Well-scouted reversal there.
Bulldog. And it's Mickie. Standing cover for the championship. 1, 2. Not only has Red helped Mickie James ward off retirement, they're now the new women's tag team champions.
To win this match under the pressure they faced and do it in enemy territory under the Iconics rules is truly impressive.
Honestly, I think a lot of credit goes to Red and her list. Someone said it before the match. That list is a powerful motivational tool for Red.
Yeah, that someone was me, Corey.
Nah, it couldn't have been you. Probably was Cole.
And that's how Mickie James went from being a hero and mentor of mine to more than that. She was now my tag team partner and, more importantly, my friend.
Aw, that's nice. But aren't you skipping over a pretty important part?
How about we move on? Don't you want to talk about when you were on the cover of WWE2K20?
I do, but hang on a second. Earlier, you put me on blast for having some trivial goals. So now it's my turn to call you out for a time when you let the list steer you down a questionable path. This is a night to remember our careers, good and bad.
Fine. If If you want to talk about it so much, then you tell the story.
Okay. After they became tag team champions, it turned everything around for Mickie. She even ended up earning a SmackDown Live Women's Championship opportunity against Kairi Sane. Mickie went on to defeat Kairi Sane, giving her 2 championships and continuing her incredible winning streak to avoid retirement. I feel like you've been a little off lately. You're moody, quick to lash out, overly judgmental about my decisions.
It all sounds like typical me.
Maybe those weren't the best examples, but I've known you long enough to realize when something's bothering you.
Well, to be honest, I'm kind of getting impatient. I mean, teaming with Mickie has been fun, but I never thought it would last this long, and I definitely didn't see her singles title run happening. Now I'm basically waiting for someone to beat her so I can go after the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. I've been dying to cross that off.
Some might say you're a bit too focused on the list.
Who's some? Are you some?
Look, if you want my advice, I see 2 ways for you to get what you want. But the first option wouldn't be very honorable.
What do you mean?
If you and Mickie were to somehow lose your tag titles, then Mickie would be forced to retire and vacate her women's title, leaving you free to pursue it. Option number 2, the more straight-up way of doing things, would be for you to tell Mickie exactly how you feel and challenge her to a match for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, potentially crossing that off the list. But if you beat her, you'd also lose the tag titles and worse, end the career of your idol/friend.
I don't really love either option.
This business forces you to make some tough decisions. But at least you're not choosing between competing in a tag title match or saving your mangled ear like Mick Foley once had to do.
No, but if losing my ear was option 3, I'd think I'd take it.
The alternative is just waiting around for something to happen, and who knows how long that could take.
You're right. I guess I should... Hey, Mickie. I need to talk to you about something. It's kind of personal, sorry.
We'll catch up later. What's going on? Is everything okay?
Yeah, well, not really. It's just lately... I'll just come out and say it. I want your title. And I know what that means for you and for us, but I don't think I can sit back any longer.
You know what? I was waiting for this moment.
You were?
Look, I know who you are, what you're made of, what got you here. You're driven to be the very best. And I knew that being tag team champions would only satisfy you for so long.
So you don't hate me?
No, I get it. I actually respect you for your honesty. I can think of a couple other ways this could have gone down.
But if I beat you, it's all over.
If it's going to come to an end, and it will, sooner rather than later, I want you to be the one that does it. Besides, none of this would have even happened if it wasn't for you. But with all that said, I've come too far to just roll over. If you face me for my title, you better be ready for a fight.
You know me. I wouldn't want it any other way.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, the championship is on the line here tonight.
And in looking at the opposition, I can say that the champion will have quite the hill to climb in this one.
You know, when you think headline, a pay-per-view, who do you think of? This woman right here, Mickie James.
Introducing the challenger from Norfolk, Virginia, Furious Kelly Crimson. And introducing the champion from Richmond, Virginia, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Mickie James.
This is for the Women's Championship. Sold out here. Everyone standing in anticipation to see who truly is the best superstar in the women's division. Months ago, Red essentially resuscitated her idol Mickie James' career tonight. After issuing her an open and honest challenge, she may now cause it to come to a sudden conclusion.
If you ask me, Red's being extremely selfish. She's prioritizing the list and her individual goals ahead of her tag team championship and her supposed friend's career.
You may feel that way, but from all accounts, Mickie James was completely fine with how Red approached her regarding this match. She even said if she was going to lose her title and her career, she'd want it to be to Red.
Well, I, for one, will never understand that.
And scary. She steers clear there. Oh, back elbow. Uh-oh.
I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
This one's about the Women's Championship, and nothing means more to these women than that title. The champion into the cover.
Plenty of fight left. That's either sheer genius or complete stupidity, Cole.
Mickie James setting a frenetic pace.
Dictating the pace of the match now.
Half kick right on point. Stomping down. Incredible athleticism. Things aren't looking good for her.
Mickie James seizing the moment that time.
Drop kick from behind. Ouch. Elbow drop.
Piercing.
And it's reversed.
Paying for that mistake. Kick right to the midsection. That'll break your crown.
A running swanton. The champ now absorbing a little damage.
She can withstand the punishment, though.
It's champion's advantage. The title cannot change hands by countout or disqualification. You can lose the match and still keep the championship. Once again, this match is about the women's title.
From the middle row.
And look, it hung up on the second rope.
Look at this aggression. Proving tough to catch. DDT.
Looks to me, guys, like the champ has no plans on losing the title anytime soon.
Oof. From the middle row. Oh, what a kick.
Anticipated that attack perfectly.
Air raid bomb.
Hooked him up. And a suplex. The effects of this match are showing on the champ.
She's not rising to the occasion right now.
Sent to the outside.
What are they going to do here?
This is not gonna be good.
Boom! the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
3.
Back now inside the ring.
Oh, nasty impact.
Elbow smash. Scoop slam. Mickie James appears to be on her last legs.
I'm sorry.
Red hits the Mick kick.
Is this the end for Mickie James?
It's all over. Red is your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. And as a result, Mickie James' historic career has come to an end.
Red ended Mickie's career with her own move. What a true friend.
I think it was actually a sign of respect to do it that way.
Yeah, it was almost like a tribute.
You know, it would have been a good tribute, continuing to defend the tag championship and not ending your idol's career.
You deserve this moment.
A nice gesture from our new champion, Red, giving Mickie James a chance to say goodbye to the WWE Universe.
And no matter how I feel about Red right now, I do want to say thank you to Mickie James. You will be missed.
Thank you, Mickie.